Yeah, I think we hit it. 30 degrees. This is the roundabout at the Independence Monument in Phnom Penh. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this episode, we're going to take a walk through the downtown green space and riverfront of Cambodia's capital. Halt! Tundra vegetation. Surprisingly works out here.
Say, this torpedo tube is...
Given that the monument is in the middle of Phnom Penh's busy traffic and there are security barriers around the architectural piece, I'll be satisfied with this wide shot. I feel like a runner on first base trying to size up a lead before stealing seconds. Thank you! Cambodia gained its independence from France in 1953, and the monument was constructed in 1958, though it wasn't inaugurated until 1962. Here is a nice shrine incorporating Phnom Penh architecture and Cambodian history. King Father Norodom Sihanouk ruled over Cambodia when it gained its independence. On two occasions, each over a decade, Sihanouk was the king of Cambodia, once during the 40s and the second time during the 90s, lasting until 2004. In between, he was also the country's prime minister, leader of the Communist Party, and when he wasn't in the country, leader in exile. This is a nice piece of green space along the Preah Sihanouk Street in Phnom Penh. And which country owns this prime property of real estate? Oh look, it's the North Korean embassy. Ah yes, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Remember, if it has democratic or people in the country's name, chances are it isn't. Now look at this. There's an advertisement for YouTube outside the North Korean embassy. I wonder if they're going to watch Borders on Budgets in Pyongyang. It's break time outside of the Sihanouk Shrine. And what do we have here? Oh, popsicles. How much? 2,000. 2,000. Okay, conveniently we have 2,000. So 2,000 riel is 50 cents American. And the mystery flavor will be coconut.
Coconut.
The coconut flavored treat. It's not milk, it's not water ice, but it's cold, it's sweet, and it's only 50 cents, so I'm not going to complain. Here, let me lower my aerial shot of Phnom Penh and see what this sign says. Late morning, and I didn't even realize it's the winter solstice. This is Wat Botum, and while this is an empty piece of concrete now, that's because the Cambodians know enough to stay out of the sun during the late morning and early afternoon. I guess it's only the foreigners who come to Wat Botum during the midday. How are you enjoying Phnom Penh?
We'll do this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too hot.
Yeah, so we don't think, yes. The benefit to filming in an empty park is that nobody will get in the way of your shots. This is the Cambodian-Vietnamese friendship statue, as evidenced by the machine guns. It was the Vietnamese in 1979 who liberated Cambodia from the 4 years of terror known as the Khmer Rouge. However, it was the Vietnamese themselves who were ousted from Cambodia 10 years later in 1989. Now, 30 years on, how these countries get along would at best be described as tenuous, or if this was a relationship status, it would be deemed complicated. There is something magnificently striking when contrasting Buddhist temples and statues with large 21st century urban architecture. This is the bridge that connects to the island of Quay. This island is a trendier section of Phnom Penh, but the action that we want will be down on the newly constructed riverway. How's the fishing?
Not good.
Well, it looks enough for dinner anyway. Bon appetit. This riverside walk beside the Mekong River is a jewel of public space in Phnom Penh. It's been said that the capital in Cambodia has a lot more green space and fresh air than other Southeastern Asian capitals. And yes, the breeze coming in off the Mekong can make 30-degree temperatures awfully tolerable. A snail cart in front of the Royal Palace. Is that Spider-Man? Ooh. Yes, please, thank you. Well, admittedly, I was hoping to have a can of snails, but the snail cart is gone, so another ice cream will have to do. This has been another edition of Borders on Budgets. A reminder, Borders on Budgets, long-distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money. From the Mekong River in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Which one means avalanche? Yeah, I know when I've had my fun. $2 and the tuk-tuk runs me back to the hostel. Besides, I noticed it was only non-Cambodians who were in the sun. Did you like this episode? Great. Help Borders on Budgets grow. Hit the subscribe button below. Give it a like, a thumbs up, comment, and don't forget to share this video with your friends who would love to travel in Cambodia.